Hello, magic casters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance, welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 59th episode of our first level spell series. Today we're going to be taking a look at Purify Food and Drink. This is one of my all-time favorite spells. I just really like how it can play out roleplay-wise, and we'll get into that a little bit. Needless to say, there's some unexpected consequences based on the way this spell technically works. It is usable by the Cleric, Druid, Paladin, and Artificer, and it is found in the Player's Handbook, so we shall have access to it. With that hyped up intro out of the way, let's take a look at its mechanics. The cast time is 1 action, and it can be ritual casted for another 10 minutes, so very cool there. Its range is 10 feet, plus a 5-foot radius on the point centered along the 10 feet, if that makes sense. So you can cast it up to 10 feet out, but wherever it's cast, the actual effect takes place within a 5-foot radius. The duration is instantaneous, and the effect, all non-magical food and drink within range is cleansed of poison and disease. The components are simply somatic and verbal, meaning you have to gesture with one hand and speak forth an incantation, and the school is Transmutation, which makes a lot of sense when you really think about it. That being said, let's take a look at its full description. All non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. Which is super cool, especially at those early levels where your DM just tries to poison you constantly. I remember in one campaign I played actually, there wasn't a single meal we ate that didn't require a constitution check. Not one. I mean, maybe a couple like inns and stuff, but in terms of food we were offered, not even one. It's such a classic trope for D&D, so. In any case, let's take a look at the alternative uses and just flesh out this spell a little bit more. So, best alternative use is kind of what I mentioned. Anytime you're getting suspicious food, hit it with this spell. An unintended consequence for the spell and the way it's worded is alcohol is technically speaking a poison. And I know a lot of people like to say that, saying that alcohol is bad for you, but quite literally it is the case. So for that reason alone, if you were to, let's say, walk into an inn or a bar or a tavern's wine cellar and cast a spell there, congratulations, you've just made grape juice, basically. So, unintended consequence, side effect, yes, but could potentially be useful. For example, cast this on your keg or your bottle or what have you, and enter into a drinking competition, something of that nature, you'll almost undoubtedly win. That being said, if you have any cool ideas or alternative uses, feel free to put them down in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Everyone else does as well, so thank you so much. And I'd like to take a quick moment to thank our patrons, Marcos G. Guzman Jr., Reyna, Tanner Frazier, Kenny Garcia, and Bruce T. Thank you so much, guys. Absolute honor getting to know all of you. We also run the daily live streams from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so if you'd like to check into those, I'd highly encourage you to do so. And if you like that cool hand-drawn Warforged up and you'd like your own hand-drawn character, please check out our Patreon videos to figure out exactly how to do that. That being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, happy casting.